Hey guys, Chuck with RV Tech Tips. In this video, we are going to be diagnosing a furnace that's not turning on. And then we're going to diagnose this in real time. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'll go through the process of how I diagnose them. If it's not turning on, there could be a number of things. It could be the thermostat, could be fuse, could be wiring, control board, motor, who knows. So let's stay tuned and let's figure out what's going on here. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the thermostat on and see what happens. So we'll go over here to the thermostat. It's got one of these Dometic comfort control multi-zone thermostats. So let's turn the thermostat on. I don't know if you can see that, but let's put it onto furnace. Now when I put on furnace, I'm hearing a click up in the air conditioner. So that tells me that the thermostat's doing what it's supposed to do. All the thermostat's doing is operating a relay that's up in the air conditioner. That's all it knows how to do, is turn on that relay. Once that relay's on, it should power the furnace. So the next step is we're going to go to the furnace and see if we got power down there. Alright, so I got out my voltmeter and I'm going to test power right here on the circuit breaker. This is our main power going in. So let's see if we got power on both sides of that breaker. Ground of case. Top and power at the bottom. Okay, so the breaker's good. Alright, so the furnace has two blue wires for the thermostat. So we got power going from the furnace up to the thermostat and then back down. So what I'm finding here is I have power on this one, and the other blue wire is going right to this terminal on the circuit board, and I don't have any power there. So we might have a wiring issue or an issue with the control board in the air conditioner. Okay, so I got the air conditioner, the screen off. Somebody had modified this AC. This isn't the original AC, they used a different brand. So it looks like they just have this control board just hanging there, but that's only for the low voltage. Looks like they did that so they could just reuse the old thermostat. But here's my two blue wires that are going to the furnace, right here and right here. So if we bypass it and touch those together, the furnace should come on. So let's do that and see what happens. And nothing happens. So we might have a broken wire somewhere, a loose connection. But when we touch those two blue wires together, that bypasses the thermostat and control board and everything, so it should turn on at that point. Alright, you guys missed it, but when I came down here to check my connections, the furnace came on. And what I found is we got a bad connection right here. So we need to turn off again. Well, now it's not doing it, but when I was pressing on this, it would turn on and turn off. So we're gonna fix this, put a better connection in there, and probably replace this breaker too, because if it had a bad connection, they could have damaged the breaker. Alright, so we put in a new breaker, fixed the connection. Instead of having two wires, I just went with one wire and then tied them in right here. Then we can clean this up when we're done. So now the moment of truth, turn it on. Bam. We're good. Alright, so here's the bad pieces again. Circuit breaker, which is probably fine, but it had a bad connection here. So it could have been arcing in there a little bit, so might as well just replace it. They're cheap. But this was the main problem. The wire in there's super loose. And I find this a lot with Atwoods. If you have these Scotch locks, I find them damaged all the time. And it's really frustrating because it'll work and then it'll quit, and then it'll work and then it'll quit. So if you're having that problem with an Atwood, look for these type of connectors and replace them. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and if you have any requests on videos on something on your own RV that you need some help with, drop it in the comments and maybe I can help you out. Thanks.